Okay, so good morning everybody, and once again welcome back into this class. Today we are on the day number 24, right? And now we are going to be discussing another important topic, which is called cloning and upgrade. Okay, let me open this notepad. Okay, clone. Before we go this topic, let's say why we need this topic. Okay, everybody is using a phone, right? Android, iPhone, and we have multiple apps installed. WhatsApp, Gmail, Outlook, TikTok तो नहीं होगा, Instagram, Facebook, Messenger, hundred of apps everybody have. ठीक है. Now I want to change my phone, and I want to go for another phone, but I want all the apps should be available as it is in my next phone as well. ठीक है, that is the one part. Second part is called upgrade. Understand the term. I'm not saying update. I'm saying the upgrade. Okay. And for this, I always give one example. When a girl gets married, she changes her family from her father going to the husband's family. That is called the upgrade. Whenever in the service now someone says that we are upgrading, it means they are moving from one family release to the another family release. It means we were on the Utah, we've come to the Vancouver. That is an upgrade. From Vancouver, we are on the Washington DC. That is upgrade. When a girl get married and become mother, these are updates. Same family में ही है, but updates हो रहे हैं. Mother, maybe she became bhabhi, mami, chachi, chai, bua, masi, anything. These are the updates. Means when I update my instance in the same family, maybe I'm adding some new patches, I'm adding new hotfixes, then it is called the update. ये key line hai. Why I'm saying? Because the same question has been asked to me approximately 6 or 7 years back, 2017 or 18, when I was searching for a job. That what is upgrade, and what is update. So I was not aware about in depth. Before we upgrade, before we update, we clone it. I have an Android phone. That Android version is 4. Let's say it's 4. Now WhatsApp says if you want to use the WhatsApp, you have to minimum on the Android 8. I have two options. या तो मैं I do my current phone upgrade to Android 8, or I buy a new phone which is having a Android 8, and then I can use the WhatsApp. ये तो हो गए general examples. Now bring that examples in the practical life. Now we say that dev, test, and okay. Now specifically this question to the ladies, and I'm sure that not ladies to everybody, let's say, because nowadays everybody cook. I'm sure Mac, if you are staying alone, you cook. Harshal, if you are in sometime in PG or this time you also cook, and ladies definitely cook. Okay. Let's say you have a recipe to make a biryani. Okay. You follow the recipe, but it did not give a good taste. What you will do? Atul, the something which is missing will put on from the top. Spices hai, ya salt hai, ya something to be more boil it or grind it. All the things will be do. But will you update your recipe as well? छोड़ दो, ये तो normal है, तो ये तो चलता ही रहता है. ठीक है? Same thing. This is the problem statement here. Tomorrow, if you want to teach the same biryani to your kids, they follow the same recipe and say, "Mom, बढ़िया तो बना नहीं मम्मी, आप बताओ क्या करें?" ओहो बेटा ये तुम्हें बताने भूल गई थी, इसमें अगर कुछ कम हो तो ऊपर से डाल देना. अब we are the IT people. I'm a pure consultant. My single line answer: if it is not documented, I will not entertain. Simple. मम्मी आपने बताया नहीं तो मैं लेके आया नहीं. Like sometimes what this happen with the husbands. Like if I go to grocery shop, I only bring those things which my wife says or I see that these are the missings in the kitchen, in the fridge. I came, my wife says, "अरे ये भी तो लेके आना था. You have to bring this as well." I simply says, "You did not tell me to bring it." And she said, "You're also living in the house. You should know that what is missing or what is with there." But I am a consultant. I go line by line, word by word, which is mentioned in the document. Okay. So this is the problem statement. Now you have a confusion. Amisha or maybe Sunita or Rituja says, "Atul, problem क्या है?" Let's come to the practical part. This is my dev. Okay. In the dev, I have a x plus 1 code. Okay. ये x plus 1 code we shift it to the production. ठीक है, x plus 1. ठीक है, कोड बराबर है. Yes. In the night, Rituja was alone in the shift. She got an incident and she don't know that how to do the things in the dev. She directly implemented that changes in the production. Now production is x plus 1 plus 1. और दोनों क्या हो गए? Different हो गए? Agree everybody? Yes or no?
Yes.
Say practical. Say yes or no.
Yes.
Yes.
And believe me, any IT industry did not work without this. ये होगा ही होगा, ये होगा ही होगा. In the episode of this one, Krishna, when Krishna asked to Sudama, सब घर में बढ़िया? Sudama said yes, everybody is fit and fine. Then what Krishna says, ऐसा ही होगा. It means either you believe or not, but if you work practically, you will find these differences. कि dev में x है और production में x plus 1 कोड चल रहा है. ये जो +1 है ये वो है जो ladies put the salt and the spices on the top, which is not mentioned in the recipe. ठीक है अतुल, बट इसका नुकसान क्या है? काम तो चल रहा है. नहीं, नुकसान or the loss is that your environments are not in sync. And then we use the clone. Clone क्या होता है? Copy. Copy means complete copy. Like when we get married, specifically, I'm not against this, but in the love marriage, I have a full faith on this guy. अंधा विश्वास है मुझे इसके ऊपर. If he's saying or she's saying something, that will be correct. So cloning भी वही होती है. पूरा उठा के copy paste कर दो. Xerox. When we go for the Xerox, is anything get changed in the Xerox copy which we got? Definitely no. If in the source file there's a cross, in the Xerox also it become cross. It come as a cross. Agree? So we do the cloning so that these two environment get sync. And cloning never happen from dev to prod. Cloning always happen from prod to dev and prod to test. क्यों? क्योंकि this is the only source of truth for us. ये जो prod है ना, यही अभी सबसे source of truth है. जो यहाँ है वो working condition में है. If your kid is so smart, they will add this line in the recipe that if anything is missing in the biryani, I can add from the top as well. This is what it's doing. So cloning always happens from prod to dev and prod to test. Now, when cloning happen, then prod also x plus 2 and dev also x plus 2 and test also x plus 2 को. अब तीनों बराबर है. अब फिर क्वेश्चन आता है, अतुल, but yesterday Good.
Yes,
Akshay.
sir.
Good,
Sir,
good.
if we are cloning, okay, why then ServiceNow is providing a 3 environments? We
Akshay.
can clone it. We can take one and we can clone it.
Okay, let me put a cross question. Why the class teachers has a class test, pre-board test, and then the board test?
Yeah, it's like a practice. Means
बस यही ज्ञान यहाँ पर भी है. Because if you say that why 3 environments provided, भाई आपका घर का काम, your class work is different, your homework is different, your tuition work is different. So you have 3 different environments. अगर आप prod को clone करोगे, अगर everything you do in the prod, that changes will be available for the end user as well, जो मुझे भी नहीं दिखाने. Maybe Amazon is doing some changes in the website, which they launch on the 25th of December for the Christmas. Where they will do? They will do in the dev environment. Are you able to access that? No. But you will be able to access only when it is available in the production. And these 3 environments have 3 different purposes. Dev only for the development purpose, test only for the UAT testing, and production only for the end users. That is when they provide the 3 different environments. ठीक है?
हाँ सर, पर एक क्वेश्चन आता है वापस. और मतलब why we are using मतलब क्लोन ही क्यों करना है हमें? Actually we can keep our all 3 environment in sync. Okay, we can move it.
Okay. चलो I'll give you the practical examples on this part. Okay. Have you worked anytime in the support project?
Yes sir.
कितने साल?
Most of 6-7 साल की है.
6-7 साल. Did you do any changes in the dev? Some for your fixing any incident?
Yes.
कितने time? 100 में से कितनी बार?
130% of fixing
Why
in
not?
days.
Why not 70%? There's 70%. वो कहाँ की वो direct production में कर दी है?
Or direct production. Yes sir.
So if you take example that in your team, total 10 people are there, only one person did 30% changes in the dev and 70% directly in the production, then imagine for the full team, how many changes done in the production directly. So it is not possible. And industry work on that basis only. You put any policy, you put any tracker, you put any compliance, but when it is a need, people do the direct change in the production. I tell you my example. When I was started this journey in 2009, I was in the support project, and we have a core graveyard shift. रात को 9 से सुबह 6 बजे वाली. ठीक है? I was new, and luckily I was the only person in that shift one day. My senior was not there. और जिस दिन आप अकेले होते हैं ना, उस दिन सबसे ज्यादा काम होता है. I got a issue. Neither I have a dev instance access, neither I have a testing instance. I just have a production instance. I have to do the changes in the production directly. तो ये केसेस तो होते ही होते हैं. This is a practical scenario. You can't deny it. अगर people start using dev, test and production, तो शायद जो changes आपको immediate चाहिए वो 2-3 दिन के बाद आएंगे आपके पास production में. ठीक है? So that is the behavior.
एक basic सवाल सर.
हाँ, go ahead.
Sir, if we are taking changes from UAT to production, okay, तो हम जब वो changes करते हैं तो both the clone and that get update or only मतलब सिर्फ जो हमने किया है जिससे हमने clone किया है वही update हो?
नहीं. Clone, I told you, clone is a carbon copy.
It is independent, na, but independent of the first what we did, right?
नहीं. रुको. Let me show you the example. ठीक है? Let's say ये मेरा एक environment है. ठीक है? And let's say this is my another environment. I want to clone this from this. ये जाएगा नहीं क्या? रुको. ठीक है? I want to clone this. अच्छा रुको. अब बताओ कहाँ गया वो environment?
वो environment भी इसी के अंदर ही है.
है नहीं, क्लोन हो गया, दैट्स क्लोन्ड, कॉपी हो गया पूरा का पूरा।
हाँ, मतलब वो एक और एनवायरनमेंट नहीं बनेगा, उसके अंदर ही कॉपी हो जाएगा।
कर उसको ही कॉपी करके ओवरराइड कर देगा। इफ आई से लेट मी डू दिस थिंग, ठीक है, ये एनवायरनमेंट है, आई वांट टू क्लोन इट। अब बताओ कहां गया पिछला एनवायरनमेंट? This is what the cloning do. Cloning is the one which even copy your transactional data as well. पूरा कॉपी, पूरा पूरा का पूरा कॉपी कर देगा वो उसको।
इसका बड़ा एडवांटेज क्या हो सकता है सर क्लोनिंग का?
To sync the environments. Before we upgrade, we always sync because we say which is working in the production, that is the best copy. That is a source of truth. और उसको उठा के यहाँ ले आओ। Let's say I told to Amisha, I want to make a cup of tea. Amisha says, I have 5 recipes, but this is the best recipe which you can use it. उसको कॉपी कर लो तो आपके सारे काम खत्म हो जाएंगे. That is a complete cloning. Syncing हो गई. Now Amisha's recipe and my recipe is same. That is complete copy. I'm doing it. Before, when we do for the upgrade, we have to be cloning so that we can make sure all the environments are in sync. That is important point here. ठीक है. Now the next question come. थोड़ा होल्ड रखो, चीजें कवर होंगी. Let's say this is a wall. ठीक है. Amisha says to her husband, hey, let's do the whitewash. It's Diwali is coming. Let's do the whitewash. ठीक है. ये एक बड़ी wall है. And Amisha was doing some wall painting here, like this. ठीक है. एक यहाँ पर है, and एक यहाँ पर. They call to the interior designer something. Okay, say, boss, you have to be whitewash this wall. What the person will ask, ma'am and sir, do you want complete whitewash? मतलब कि इसको भी ओवरराइड कर दूं मैं? नहीं 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 भैया, इसको नहीं करना, इसको नहीं करना. It means I want to preserve these 2 paintings. Ma'am, फिर when you do the painting, cover this area of wall with some newspaper, ताकि इसके ऊपर कुछ नहीं जाए, क्योंकि I am building it this wall painting here. It means when we clone, we can preserve the tables as well, जिनको मुझे override नहीं करना. And this thing need to be taken care by the consultant like us. So mainly consultant or the dev leads who mainly work on this cloning and upgrades. अब ये तो wall painting है. You can't take a backup. But in our service now we can take a backup because we are keeping everything in the update set. Backup कैसे लेना? Complete your update set, export in the XML. Backup हो गया. And when the cloning is done, bring back here. अब ये थोड़ी ना कि मान लीजिए on this wall there is one painting and there is one other painting. जब हम पेंटिंग जब when the wall get painted, what we do? We remove these paintings and say भैया इसके पीछे भी कर दो. जब पेंटिंग हो गई वो put it back. या फेंक देते हैं अपनी पेंटिंग्स को? नहीं फेंकते ना. Same thing applicable here. In the cloning, one wrong decision can completely hamper your instance. Be careful on that particular part. The thing is that in our PDI, we can't do the cloning. Because cloning and upgrade can be done only in the, cloning can be done only in the official instance. उसके लिए 2 इंस्टेंस चाहिए होते हैं. अब हर्षल कहेंगे सर कल तो आपने किया था यूज मेरा इंस्टेंस, बट क्लोनिंग के केस में हम नहीं कर सकते उसको. It must be in the some domain specific or maybe in the official clients, official instances. But how to do the cloning? Let's discuss that process. This is one of the another my favorite topic. ठीक है. In the Washington DC, ServiceNow released a new clone format. Clone admin console, clone dashboards. Open this. This has been released in the Washington DC. A one-stop shop for our work. That what to clone, where to clone, how to clone, what to preserve, what not to preserve, and all things will be there. So it has three things: home, configuration, and definition. Do I have any clone as of now? No, but you can create a new request for the clone. I can give you the example, but it will not work because we don't have an official instance. We are in the PDI. Okay, so let it be open. This. What is your current instance? Sorry, what is your source instance is the current target, because I don't have any target instance. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर वो शो नहीं होगा. Clone profile. Clone profile means that by which user you want to clone it. Generally, we use the system admin, or in the different companies, they create the different profiles for the cloning, so that if anything goes wrong, I can find out with this user that how many files get changed, how many files get changed, and then we can see with this user. Easy to identify. Okay. You want that nobody should be able to change anything in that user profile. I said yes, lock kar do usko. ठीक है जी. Clone schedule start. Because we don't have a target, so it will not give me the target date as well. Then when I to start this. You want to send any email? You can add the username here. Let's say you guys' names are not there. I thought it should be there, maybe. And then this person will get a email. That is step number 1. Step number 2, exclusion. जो मैंने बोला. In my room, 3-side wall or the 4-side wall and the roof. भैया ये 3 करने, 4th वाली wall पे कुछ नहीं करना है. I want to exclude that. ServiceNow say I am giving you out of the box 176 tables which you can exclude. These table I don't want to override from the production instance. Let me come here. Doubt, question, clarification. No question, no doubt. Till this point, everything clear. अरे हाँ या ना तो बोलो.
Yes.
Everybody thinking that other person will say. ठीक है, good. ठीक है. So we can select the tables which we want to exclude from this override. Let's say I want to let me remove this. ठीक है. I want to clone this environment, but I don't want this need to be override. So I can add this table in this. So total 176 table, which is ServiceNow give out of the box, that I will not override from the production. Okay. Number 1. Preserves. Another important point. And this is the homework for you. What is the difference between exclusion and the preservers? सोचना इसका क्या डिफरेंस है दोनों में, मुझे भी नहीं पता. ठीक है. Preservers which I want to save it. Now I have a question in my mind, but I have no answer. That is preserver and the exclusion are the same. because in the preserver we can see almost the, what I can say, scoped application, but here we have a tables. ये सब tables हैं. तो ढूंढना कि क्या difference है दोनों में. And cleanup scripts. In ServiceNow, we have some out-of-the-box scripts which run to clean my database sometime, which I don't want to be override. So we can put the scripts here that this should not be override from the production. Number one part. Sorry, number two part. Now the optional settings. Journal, amount of data copied from the task table. Do you want to copy the data? Now we are talking about the transactional data as well. क्योंकि टास्क टेबल में फाउंडेशन डेटा नहीं होता, टास्क टेबल में ट्रांजेक्शनल डेटा होता है. डू यू वांट टू कीप इट अमाउंट ऑफ डेटा कॉपीड फ्रॉम टास्क टेबल पूरा करना है के लास्ट 90 डेज का? अप टू यू. 90 डेज और फुल. जनरली people do 90 days only. क्योंकि why you want to bring all the production data in the dev data? Because in the production you will get the actual user's name, their profile, their credit card, phone number, email as well. And there are some companies, specifically telecoms or the financial companies, which have a very specific saying that I don't want my developer should able to see any production data in the dev instance. So they don't clone this. So they don't copy this data. Okay. So you can do this particular part. This is a new feature has been added in the DC release. What happened that before I clone, I want to be take a backup. भाई अगर कुछ खराब हो जाए मेरे dev में, how I can take a backup? Earlier it was like 24 hours before backup, but now you can what I can say, request a backup before clone as well. मतलब कि सिर्फ 2 मिनट 3 मिनट पहले का बैकअप ले लो क्लोन से पहले, that will be fine. Let's say I want to move my WhatsApp from my phone to the from my old phone to the new phone. Last backup done yesterday evening 6 o'clock. If I take that as a backup, तो मैं yesterday evening 6 till now I'm not getting my chats back. तो मैं क्या करूंगा? इंस्टॉल करने से पहले आपका लेटेस्ट बैकअप ले लूंगा एंड देन आई विल मूव माय दिस थिंग. ठीक है, तो ये देन क्लोन फ्रीक्वेंसी. डू वांट टू क्लोन इट एवरी वीक, बाई वीकली, मंथली? देखो क्लोन वीकली नहीं होता ऑलमोस्ट. इन मैनी रेयर वेरी रेयर केसेस इट्स अ वीकली. जनरली क्लोन हैपन once in a quarter or once you want to do the upgrades. Only then the clone happen mainly. But again, it's a completely business use case. How you want to do the changes or how you want to make a environment sync, you can do weekly, bi-weekly, monthly as well. ठीक है. And now we come to the next part, configuration. Same चीज आपको वहां पर भी मिलेगी, which we discussed just now. ये रहा. किस इंस्टेंस से है? Because we don't have any instance to be cloned, so it will not show anything to us here other than my source and clone profile. As out of the box, we have a system profile only and definition. इसमें आपके तीनों रहेंगे: preservers, exclusion and client scripts. You can see detail here. ठीक है, clear everybody यहाँ तक?
Yes.
अतुल,
Good.
अगर हम लोग एक्सक्लूड कर सकते हैं टेबल्स, तो XML क्यों बनानी है?
किसके लिए XML?
आपने जो बोला ना कि क्लोन नहीं करना है, तो वो XML लेके रखते हैं हम लोग.
That is your update sets.
Okay.
You are working in a sprint. Okay, you're working on a story in a sprint, and after 2 days there is a going to be happen. अगर आप बैकअप, if you did not take backup of your update set, it will be override. फिर आपको दोबारा साइड डेवलपमेंट करनी पड़ेगी, because the code which you are building is still not in the production. So you have to take a backup. That's a recommended and best approach.
Right.
Yes, Mac, go ahead.
So what do you mean by clone? Like clone generates like XML file, PDF file, or
नहीं,
can
वो
clone can be readable, or it's just like encryption things?
clone is like, how I can tell you. Control is like sorry, clone is like control C, control V. Up in the background, it use XML or it use JSON, it use some other format. I actually not aware about that part. Like yesterday, we saw about the update set movements, right?
Yes.
Up in the background, how these changes are coming in the Herschel instance. If you ask me, I think it is an XML format, but not sure that particular part. Or if I ask you, you want to transfer the songs from your mobile phone to the laptop, you put a data cable, right?
Right.
Now, can you tell me that in which format these songs are getting transferred? It's going in the audio format, it's going in the video format, it's going in the PNG format, it's going in the XML format, it's going in some other format. वो नहीं पता ना हमें.
नहीं sir, मैं ये पूछ रहा हूँ कि when we do updates, we can even see like what's wrong in it, or what files or what data I'm transferring to, or there's so many things. But in Clone, we cannot check like which table I'm transferring, which table I have already backed up.
So okay, so those things, see, I can only say that don't copy these things, don't override these things. इसके अलावा सब कर दो. Let's say you invited me at your home for a dinner. ठीक है? On the dining table, you put 10 dishes. ठीक? I'm a pure vegetarian guy. You have two options to tell me. Sir, फर्स्ट वाला वेज है, सेकंड वेज है, थर्ड वेज है, फोर्थ वेज है, फिफ्थ वेज है, सिक्स्थ वेज है, सेवंथ वेज है, एट्थ वेज है, नाइन्थ वेज है, 10th नॉन वेज है. Instead of this, you can say, sir, except 10, everything is for you. Which one is easy? Later part, right?
Right.
In the same thing, I know that I want to be cloned from the production, but in the service now there's a thousand tables. अब मैं बोलूंगा कि एक से लेके 500 तक कॉपी कर लो, बजाय के बोलूंगा कि ये 5 छोड़ के बाकी सब कॉपी कर दो. So this is what we are saying here. Copy everything but except these files. In 179 या 185 जो भी tables हैं उनको छोड़ के बाकी सब files copy कर लो.
Okay.
That's the way. ठीक है. So being a consultant, sometimes we have to go in the other way to be think. Someone say I want to create a report on the user. I forget the right thing. On the user table. Who is a VIP? Or we ask that how many VIP you have? I have a lot of VIPs. Then we say okay, reverse the condition. Create a report who are not VIP. तो जो बच जाएंगे वो सारे आपके VIP हो जाएंगे. You can filter out easily that particular part. कुछ ऐसा example we have to be thinking. So it's not necessary that which we are saying we have to be go in that direction. Reverse the condition and then see are you able to get the result. The same example, out of 10 dish, saying 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 is more tough than saying sir 10 छोड़ के बाकी सब आपके लिए है, जो मर्जी खाओ आराम से आप. Right? So the same thing we're doing here. ठीक है. Let's say cloning is set now. Cloning happened.
I have one more doubt.
Go ahead, Amisha.
These tables is only by ServiceNow out of the box, which ServiceNow provides, or which we create also comes in that.
You can add your custom tables as well. ठीक है. But custom tables mainly custom tables होंगे जो आपकी ट्रांजिशनल डेटा कंटेन करेंगी mainly, and that you're getting already from the production. That's fine. ठीक है. Okay. Let's say. Okay, now come here. Guys, we have an upgrade on 3rd May. ठीक. I already raised a request for the clone of 1st May. ठीक है. 1st May को clone हो गया. You all take your backups and cloning has been done. It means on the 1st of May, prod and dev are same, equal हो गए दोनों. ठीक है, फाइन, गुड, बहुत अच्छी बात है. नाउ द क्वेश्चन कम, अमीशा और मे बी सुनीता और अन्वेषा जस्ट बॉट iPhone 14 Pro Max. और मैंने कहा अरे क्या, ठीक है iPhone 15 now, 15 Pro Max is there. What will be the first thought in your mind? Think from a human being perspective. Do I really need iPhone 15 Pro Max now? Right? Let's say you just today you bought iPhone 14 Pro Max and tomorrow I said, hey Amisha, why don't you buy iPhone 15 Pro Max? What the thought will come? Do I actually need iPhone 15 Pro Max now? अतुल क्या नए फीचर्स आए हैं? XYZ ABC ये फीचर आए हैं. छोड़ दो, मुझे नहीं चाहिए. आई एम हैप्पी विद दिस. What you did? You evaluate the features and then you take a decision. Upgrade is the same thing. There's a rule. I'm not sure that many of you are already here. Before you want to buy anything, wait for the 3 days. 3 or 9 days, I guess. In the next 9 days, you come to know that do you actually need that product or not? If still after 9 days you have the need, then you will buy it. But 95% cases says you will not buy. ये हम आम आदमी के लिए है, मिडिल क्लास फैमिली के लिए. ठीक है. Now the question come, shall I upgrade or not? iPhone 15 Pro Max. Being a human being, what we'll do, we will evaluate the features. मेरे पास I have a Samsung phone now. It's more than 3 or 4 year old or maybe 5 year old I guess. हाँ इतना तो हो गई, 3-4 साल तक का तो हो गया होगा बेचारा. ठीक है. Shall I go to the next good phone? I will evaluate things, my budget, my need, the features I need in the new phone. तो बिफोर एनी क्लाइंट अपग्रेड, देखो हमारे लिए क्या है, हमारे लिए टॉपिक है, बट थिंक फ्रॉम द बिजनेस पर्सपेक्टिव. यू आर अ बिजनेस ऑनर, आपका एक बड़ा एम्पायर है. ऐसी कोई मेरे जैसा आया बोला अरे अपग्रेड कर लो क्या दिक्कत है, तुम्हारे पास तो बहुत पैसा है. नहीं. When a customer do upgrade, it required efforts. मैंने बोला मुझे अपना घर सारा रिनोवेट करना है. ये मैक मेरे घर आए बोले तो सर क्या लंदन वंडन में रहते हो, घर बड़ा घर बढ़िया बना लो, अच्छा कर लो. वो तो कह के चल दिया. Now I have to be think, I have to be evaluate these things. Because if I want to be upgrade my house, I need efforts. It need time. कहीं ऐसा ना हो that I am going to be upgrade and it back bounce me. ना घर का रहा हूँ ना घाट का रहा हूँ. That is the reason a lot of customers still afraid go for the upgrade. You will not believe, I see on the community that there are customers, I see or talk with my friends, there are customers who are still on the London release because they so no, we are afraid of upgrades. Upgrade takes 1 month, 2 months to be complete. I invited all of you at my place. I said, guys, there's a family function at my house and you also invited there. But I need your help. Atul, बताओ क्या करना है? I book almost 30 rooms for my guests, including you. Can you go in each room and check that adapter is working for the charging and the shaving specifically? This is a testing. ठीक है, तो शाम तक आपको रिपोर्ट देते हैं. What do you think, that only upgrade will done, upgrade done and work done? No. We need to do the testing as well. Plus, after testing, you have to bring your own changes which you take a backup earlier. और फिर से test करो that my code which I was working is still working or not. These are the things important to understand from the consulting perspective. I heard one of the best case of one of my friend. He upgraded his customer instance within a week. सब कुछ एक वीक में कर दिया. तो ऐसे भी cases हैं. And I have a customers, I work with the customers, I know the customers who upgrade twice in a year. कि नया रिलीज आया हम अपग्रेड करेंगे भाई, हम तो लेटेस्ट पे रहेंगे. So to upgrade, now I'm sure that you get an idea कि what I want to tell you. Upgrade ऐसा नहीं कि बस ये बटन क्लिक किया अपग्रेड हो गया. Upgrade means I have to prepare a complete checklist कि क्या करना है, कैसे करना है, कब करना है, कौन करेगा, कहाँ होगा, बैकअप कैसे होंगे, प्लान क्या होगा. Because let's say I gifted an iPhone to my father. He's a Android user. Almost 10-12 years he used Android. I said, come on, take an iPhone. Now he don't know how to use iPhone. Even if I speak truly here, when I purchased the iPhone last year, I don't know that how to shut down this iPhone. You will believe it or not, I'm not sure. I check on the Google that how to switch off or shut down this iPhone. ये भी हालत थी मेरे साथ क्योंकि I never use iPhone. It means if I'm upgrading my instance, I have to make sure that my stakeholders, my users also get trained on that particular part. It is not like a conversation कि मैं आपको सिर्फ बता रहा हूँ. ये practical scenarios हैं. These all are the practical use cases. Amisha May can relate very easily because she is a teacher. She know that from the day one when a kid take admission till the time the board exams or the final exams happen, how we prepare a kid for everything one by one. Class test, surprise test, periodic test, midterm test, half-yearly test, pre-board test, pre-final test, pre-test, then final test, and then we say yes, it's upgrade done successfully. ऐसा तो नहीं कि आपने आज पढ़ाया और कल बच्चे को बोला चलो you promoted to the next class. Why it take 1 year? Because you have a plan. Now I will not share the thing which I want to be shared. The only thing which I want you, go to the Google, type upgrade checklist service now. You will get a PDF. It is 7 pages PDF. In 3 or 4 phases they have in that PDF. Read that PDF. जो हमने सारा डिस्कस किया ना अभी सब amalgamation जिसे हम कहते हैं या collaboration जिसे हम कहते हैं या different topics we pick up. Cloning, backups, training, release notes, everything you will get in that particular PDF. If I say that is a best PDF, that is the best checklist, which ServiceNow provide out of the box. Use that. ये आपके पढ़ने के लिए क्योंकि उसका जो क्रंच है वो I already told you. Now let's come to the system. अब तुम सिस्टम में भी कुछ करोगे बस ये बातें करोगे. Now let's come here. ठीक है. As I say that we are on the PDI. If I want to upgrade my PDI, then I have to go to the developer.servicenow.com. क्योंकि मैं सेम वे नहीं यूज कर सकता which is available in the official instances. ठीक है. So what ServiceNow says? We have a upgrade preview. होता ना काश मुझे पता चल जाए कि कल मेरा पेपर कैसा आएगा मैं वैसी तैयारी कर लूंगा. We are a human being. ये काश और पता होता में ही जिंदगी खत्म हो जाती है. If I know that is going to be happen, I never do this thing. Sometimes I as an individual, I as a Atul Grover think on that part. कि our life is between this only. काश और मुझे अगर ये पता होता, if I know this early or beforehand, I should not do this thing. But ServiceNow said, don't worry, I am here to help you. ServiceNow has a concept called the previewer upgrade. What this means? It says, before you go for the actual upgrade, I can giving you a platform. So I am on the Washington DC patch 1 release. ठीक है? And I want to upgrade to the DC patch 1 hotfix 2A. अब ये रिस्क है, मुझे नहीं पता कि when I actually upgrade everything will be fine or not. ये this feature has been introduced by ServiceNow approximately in the London release somewhere, if I'm not wrong, or near about London release only. क्योंकि customers की complaint थी, I upgrade and my upgrade did not get successful. तो हम upgrade करेंगे ही नहीं. वो है ना, in the 3 Idiots there's a dialogue. दुख इस बात का नहीं होता कि आप फेल हो गए, दुख इस बात का होता है कि आपका दोस्त जो आपके साथ है वो पास हो गया और फर्स्ट आ गया. सेम कंसेप्ट हियर. Customer complained to the service now that I upgraded, it did not get successful. I am happy to go for the upgrades going forward. Then service now build this environment. ये environment ऐसा है, it will tell you that where I am at point of time and where I want to be go. Click on the go. And it will running in the background. ये actual upgrade, it is not doing the actual upgrades. It is just doing the virtual upgrade in your system. Like the stories we hear from our दादी और नानी. एक बार एक राजा था, उसकी 2 परियां थी या उसकी 2 रानियां थी, उनकी 2 बेटियां थी, परियां बहुत अच्छी थी. And what we as a kids start imagining, we close our eyes and we say, okay, there's a king, उसकी 2 प्यारी सुंदर रानियां हैं, 2 परियां हैं. Has anybody see any परी? है ही नहीं. But still we imagine कि नहीं, हाँ परियां तो होती हैं. The same thing is applicable here. I did a go. क्या वो हुआ नहीं क्या? Let's see. अरे what happened? We are upgrading this page. You will generate the upgrade PV once back. Okay, so it's saying I am doing the upgrade in the background. I'm just doing a virtual upgrade in the background. ठीक है, और ये क्या हो गया? It's not showing anything upgrade data to me here. It must show me the results. Customer upgrade you can know. Not sure that it's something bug in this part or not, but I can see that how many files are getting changed. Let me do a little smaller upgrade. अच्छा, मैं तो लोअर पे जा रहा था ना, पैच 1 में ऑलरेडी पैच इस पे हूँ, पैच 2 इस पे करके देखते हैं. The updating page will give you the latest information. You will be able to generate the upgrade preview once the background job is complete. तो ये background job चल रही है, ठीक है. But this will tell me that how many changes are coming, where I am getting the conflict, and what are the priority for the conflict. It's a P1 priority, it's a P2 priority, it's a P3 priority, it's a P4 priority. Unfortunately, we cannot see everything directly here, but this will give us a clear picture. Let's see once it's updated. ठीक है, मैं यहाँ आता हूँ. ठीक है. Now, in the meantime, let's see this. ठीक है, ये हो गया. Then upgrade monitor. देखो अभी क्या है, प्रॉब्लम क्या है, क्योंकि we don't have an actual this thing, so we are not able to see the schedule upgrade. But I can do the schedule upgrade as well. That once I got this clear picture, okay, ये changes होंगे, इतना time लगे. Even it will tell you the time as well, कि it is going to be this much time. ठीक है, then we can plan it. Now the thing come, I want to see my actual upgrades. This is what the benefit. Earlier, I give example. In India, it is still not that much famous. When a lady go for the delivery, nobody allowed in that operation theater. But now India is also moving in a good direction, and they allow at least husband to be inside in the operation theater. But in other countries, it's all normal. You can go, you can create the videos and other things, and you can take care of your wife during that operation as well. Okay. So I want to see the actual upgrades happening in my instance. So I can go here and I can click on the upgrade monitor. In the hospital, we have that ECC machine or different machine, not ECC, yeah, ECG machines. ECC तो ये हमारा ITOM में रहता है. ठीक है. We can see that how the patient's heartbeat is going on. things are going on. In the same manner, I can see here as well how my upgrades are going on. No, yeah, I'm not sure that what's wrong here. It's not showing many results here. Okay. But you can see the actual upgrade on this particular page. Now the question comes, is service now down? Service now did not down for long. It down only for few minutes or hours only, few hours, maybe not few, even though half an hour, 45 minutes generally down. But you can see your upgrades here. कि कौन सी node पे upgrade चल रहा है, even though everything you can see here. देखो last time it upgraded on this part. It took total 10 minutes. And then I can see. So when we upgrade, we can see how many total changes has been done. ठीक है? How many skip records are there? कुछ ऐसी चीजें जो पहले थी नहीं अब सर्विस नाउ लेके आ रहा है, that is skip records. And we have a priority, not skip records. Skip records are mainly, and this is a crucial part for the developers. ये हमारे लिए नहीं है. Skip records, there is a file which you already change, and ServiceNow is also changing via the part of the upgrades. Now ServiceNow is not aware what to do. So you can have up to priority 5, P1, P2, P3, P4, P5. Best practice says you need to be resolve P1, P2 and P3 priority skip records. मतलब वो records हैं जो heavily impacted हैं आपकी on your upgrades or on the priority. So you can click on this. दिखाई देगा क्या इसका? Otherwise it will show that which files are there. ठीक है, maybe. And these are the file. Code change, एक में code change हुआ, बाकी किसी में code change नहीं हुआ. ठीक है. And you can see all the nodes, everything is there. If you want to upgrade your instance, do one thing. Go to your PDI. ठीक है, let me log in here and tell you. And give a try on the PDI. It's a good experience to be see. ठीक है. In one of my batch, I show this practically because that time we got a new version, so we done this part. You can go here and you can click on the upgrade instance. देखो अभी यहाँ पर patch 1 ही दिख रहा है मुझे, जबकि actual में it is on the patch 2 as well. ठीक है. So I'm not able to upgrade further. It's not allowing me to. But maybe in your case, if your PDI is not on the DC release, on the lower release, upgrade to the DC and come here. देखो ये आ गया skip record properties वाला जो हम देख रहे थे. And come here in the upgrade monitor and see your upgrade completely. कि कितना टाइम लग रहा है, कितनी फाइल्स अपग्रेड हो रही है, कैसे अपग्रेड हो रहा है, पूरा साइकिल है. एंड इट्स अ गुड एक्सपीरियंस इफ यू सी. ठीक है. All the things you can see here. ServiceNow has a few more plans like upgrade plan. I never use it, but people say it is a very good thing. Upgrade plan, like you can plan that how to upgrade it. ठीक. Upgrade history you want to see, you can go back and see. लास्ट ये रिलीज हुआ था मेरे यहाँ पे. ठीक है. The only thing which I want you to be do. Read this. कहाँ गया ये रहा? ServiceNow upgrade checklist. Yeah. Go download this and read this. You will find everything which we discuss now. ये पूरा checklist है ये PDF में. पूरा, including cloning as well. कि cloning भी कब करनी है, कैसे करनी है, क्या plan होगा. And this. Everything you have to be set up there. 6 phase, 7, I guess the 7 phases in total, yes. Upgrade the production instance. This one. Doubt, question, clarification.
So when we were working ना support में, तो हमने ऐसा किया था कि वी हैव डन एक प्रोडक्शन का एक अलग कॉपी बनाया था। तो
इसका
जब रिलीज प्रोडक्शन का
ओके
जब रिलीज जाता था तो एक मेन जो प्रोडक्शन है जो यूजर फेसिंग है वो पहले अपडेट होता था और फिर उसके बाद में 15 दिन बाद जो हमने डुप्लीकेट बनाया था उसको अपडेट करते थे। तो सर्विस नाउ में भी ऐसा कोई प्रोविजन है क्या वी कैन क्रिएट अ डुप्लीकेट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन सपोर्ट प्रोडक्शन इंस्टेंस?
आपका यूएटी है ना?
यूएटी वाज नॉट सो रिलायबल सर, तो इसकी वजह से
नहीं,
उन लोगों ने
देखो, it is well said that UAT and production should be in the sync. UAT should be x minus 1 than production. अगर प्रोडक्शन पे x है तो UAT में x minus 1 ही होगा, क्योंकि जो करंट है वो तो अभी टेस्टिंग चल रही है ना उसकी। तो these are the best practice we have to be take care. Copy and the thing which you're saying copy बनाया था, maybe that is not ServiceNow application, that can be some different application.
Yeah, it was different.
Right, different. So different applications you can make it different environments. But if you're talking from the, because I'm not upgrading any application, I am upgrading my platform completely. Remember, मैं इंसिडेंट अपग्रेड नहीं कर रहा हूं, मैं पूरा प्लेटफॉर्म अपग्रेड कर रहा हूं। ठीक है, सो फ्रॉम दैट पर्सपेक्टिव you have to be think now. Yes guys, any doubt, question, clarification?
Yes. While
सर हम
upgrade.
एक मिनट हर्षा, हमेशा go ahead.
While upgrading, is it like that my instance will stop for some time, or I'll work on the previous and meanwhile it will upgrade in the background or something like that?
See, it is recommended that you should tell your developers don't do any work while upgrade is going on. Okay, that is a recommendation. Also, we never upgrade during the business hours. We always upgrades out of the business hours. Okay, you can do your work if you want. You can still do your work, but maybe the file you're working is also coming from the upgrade and it can override also, or can become a skip also. So we avoid these things doing that. So generally, when I was supporting my customer, we start upgrade on the Friday evening 8 o'clock, and till Saturday morning 10 o'clock, we keep everything freeze. Because it totally depends on how big your platform is, how much customization you have done. So it takes 4 hours to 3 to 4 hours to be upgrade, then do the sanity test, then bring the update set, and then open every platform for everybody. So it takes 8 to 10 hours approximately. That is what I'm saying. If possible, take a new PDI on the lower instance. Don't take the Washington DC, and then upgrade to the Washington DC, and then go and see that how it will look like.
सर बट जैसे अभी आपने बोला कि टेक अ लोअर लोअर मतलब ये इंस्टेंस लो और उसको इसको ये करो मतलब अपग्रेड करो वाशिंगटन डीसी से। तो ये अबे मैंने तो प्रोडक्शन देखा नहीं है, बट कैन वी डू दैट सेम थिंग इन प्रोडक्शन? मतलब हम बहुत सारा बच जाएगा हमारा एक्चुअली ये काम करना कि वी गॉट डायरेक्टली क्लिक ऑन दैट।
No. We never upgrade the production directly. Cloning go from prod to dev, but upgrade go from dev to test, verify. Sorry, upgrade goes पहले dev को upgrade करो, verify करो, फिर test को upgrade करो, verify करो, then go for the production. What you are saying कि सर आज एडमिशन लिया, आज ही फाइनल एग्जाम लेके अगले क्लास में भेज दो, नहीं। तुक्के से अगर आप पास हो भी गए, what is the guarantee कि नेक्स्ट क्लास में भी आप ऐसे करके पास हो जाओगे? So it is never ever recommended to go for the production directly. Never ever recommended. कहीं लिखा भी नहीं है ये, और आपको कोई recommend भी नहीं करेगा. Always do the, क्योंकि dev is the one place where you can still you can do a lot of things to be changed. It has no impact on the end users. इसलिए हम पहले dev को upgrade करते हैं.
तो अपग्रेड लोअर से जाता है और क्लोनिंग
हायर से लोअर में जाता है.
हायर से लोअर में जाता है.
Correct. Yes, ma'am.
So just trying to understand the update. If we are updating our instance, just for example, we have priority, normal priority, we have 1 to 4, right? And once we update, we got priority 1 to 5, right? So
Right.
we again, because we set priority according to the user, also priority for we set the VIP and the normal, we also set SLA on priority wise. So if we are updating, we need to again set like all the users, like VIP users, we put priority 5 and we set
No,
again.
no. Two things. Number one, your term is wrong. It's not updating, it's upgrading. Okay, you use the update, so it's that's now. Second thing, the priority which you're able to see here. The priority you're able to see here is not the incident priorities. That priority is your file conflict priority. Let's say you make some changes in the task table. ठीक है? इस वाले की बात कर रहे हैं हम. ठीक है? You make a changes something in the task table. You added 2 new fields in the task table. Now you are upgrading your instance. And ServiceNow से अरे 2 फील्ड यहाँ पर है, मेरे पास तो 4 ही फील्ड है, यहाँ पे 6 दिख रहे हैं. Conflict है. That is a priority 1 conflict because task table is based for everybody. So you have to fix it. ये वो प्रायोरिटी, ये इंसिडेंट प्रायोरिटी नहीं है बिल्कुल भी. नो रिलेशन विद इंसिडेंट.
Okay.
ठीक है. Like if I say, guys, we are let's say you are traveling from your country to India. ठीक है. What are the priority things you have to be take care to bring it? You must have a valid passport, have a visa. ठीक है. That is priority 1. Priority 2, maybe you can take 1 pair of chappals or shoes because you are coming to home, so you can still get it. Priority 2. Priority 3, maybe you can still leave unnecessary your accessories like belt or something in your country because you're coming to home country, you can still get it. And priority 4, no, I don't bring shaving kit. I'll just bring a shaving cream because that is what suits my body. That is a priority 4. लेकिन priority 1 क्या था आपके लिए? Visa and the passport. उसके बिना you can't travel it. You have to fix it by any way. You have to find out that where you keep your visa and the passport should be ready in your handbag or in your kind of a slings bag kind of things, so that you should not miss out when you started traveling from your place to India. ये वो priorities है. इसका incident से कोई लेना देना नहीं है.
Okay. So can you just give me one normal example after the upgrade on what task or what table we need to work to get the same work done?
You will get the results here only. Because our is not the customized PDI. हमने कुछ changes नहीं किए, right? So we are not able to see much of the skip files. But if you did a lot of changes in your file, in your instance, then you upgrade, you will find all the changes here. कि इस file में changes है. जैसे we see here, right? Total. Let me show you. तो देखो ये है. Let it be open in the next. जो भी window open हुआ था ना. अरे कोई तो open हो जाओ. ठीक है. The list you see able to see, right? वो मेरा फाइल था सिस्टम प्रॉपर्टीज का, दैट इज कमिंग स्किप रिकॉर्ड्स. Maybe as we done our training now, if I upgrade my instance, if I get the option to upgrade here, देखो नहीं ये नहीं है. If I get a option to upgrade here, maybe then I will able to see lot of files as a skip. क्योंकि हमने बहुत फाइल में change किया. We created our new files, we make changes in the task file, SLA as well somewhere, we done that changes. So that may come in the skip records. To do this part now, I'm still recommending try to take a lower version and then upgrade it and go and see the live upgrade. Go to upgrade monitor and see it. You will find everything very clearly. अच्छा तो legacy system हो गया. मतलब पहले ऐसा दिखता था, अब नहीं दिखता है. अब इन्होंने इंटरफेस चेंज किया है. So like this. ये देखो. Now we have this thing, upgrade monitor. Now they change the interface like this. Then you will be able to see a lot of changes. Let's see in next few days if we got a patch release for the PDI as well. We'll try to upgrade that as well, and then we'll see what changes are coming. ठीक है जी, all good. Doubt, question, clarification.
We
Good
can
class.
can we move our update sets, मतलब child update sets alone without parent update set?
नहीं.
No, no.
Then you have to take it out from the relationship.
Yes, because yesterday I was trying to move only my update set, and it was not I was not able to do that.
No, no. Parent के साथ लिंक है ना तो नहीं होगा.
Oh.
ठीक है. चलिए, let's stop the recording and take quick attendance now.